Hi everyone, welcome back to the ToroK channel. So, I guess you all know the Gibson SG guitar shape. You can see it up there. Okay, if you are like me, you think that this shape is interesting. It has been made popular by great guitar players like Angus Young and Tony Iommi, but maybe it's a bit stuck in the past. It could be interesting if it was a bit different, more modern. Unfortunately for us, at least two brands have decided to rejuvenate this guitar shape. At first, you've got ESP LTD with the Viper, and you've got also, on the other hand, Schecter with the S2 shape. They look like the SG, they are not the SG. The Schecter is more like kind of a mix between an SG and a Super Strat. The LTD is like an asymmetrical SG. Two very interesting guitars, two pretty affordable guitars, two very nice playing guitars. So I think it's a good idea to make a comparison between these two. Hopefully you're like me, you want to hear this comparison, you want to see how they play, how they feel, how they sound. So let's go for the comparison in a mix. Okay, so that was both the LTD Viper 56 and the Schecter Omen. I will talk more in detail about the differences of tone after playing these two guitars alone, but I'm gonna first try and talk to you about how this guitar play and how this guitar feel. But just before we go there, I would like to ask you to subscribe to this channel if it's not already done, leave thumbs up under this video and under all my other videos if you like them, leave comments if you have something to say, and I hope you have. Of course, share my videos with your friends, family, friends on social networks and this kind of things, so more people come and visit this channel. And if you buy anything from my partner Toman, maybe this guitar, this one, another guitar, whatever you may buy, please use this partner link. That's gonna help me a lot to make more content on the channel, so more reviews and potentially more comparisons. Okay, let's go back to these two. So, first difference, matching headstock for the LTD, not matching headstock for the Omen. Not a big deal, but I do prefer matching headstocks. Okay, in both cases you have a plastic ABS nut. To be fair, this one on the Omen was better than this one on the LTD. I didn't have to fight it and the tuning stability is good. You've got, in both cases, those stock tuners, Schecter, LTD, okay. The neck, very different neck on both these guitars. This one is coming with a glossy finish and sinew shape, very nice, very comfortable, and I mean it pushes you into having your thumb like this. On this one it's a satin neck, so more comfortable I would say, especially when it's hot, so it never becomes sticky. It's a C-shaped neck, pretty much the same thickness as on the LTD, but because of the difference of shape, maybe a thumb's gonna be more here than here. It makes them a very different feeling, even though they both are very comfortable to me. But maybe this one is better when you play leads, and maybe this one is a bit better when you play chords, and especially open chords. But I mean, these are really minor differences, and I think there's no absolute truth as far as the neck shape is concerned. It's a matter of personal preference. I generally do prefer C-shapes because I feel more comfortable with them, but I have really felt very nice on this one. I think the biggest difference is the satin neck. That makes it a bit more comfortable as far as I'm concerned, because you can play it pretty much whenever you want. Alright, in both cases you have 24 frets, in both cases you have two humbuckers that can be splitted, and there's a first aesthetic difference. Here you have a pick guard. I will not say that you can remove it, because if you do, you've got the screw holes that you have to fill, and that might look really super ugly. So hopefully you like that. As far as I'm concerned, well, not bad. Maybe you can just get another piece of plastic and make another pick guard with another color if you don't like it. Matter of taste. This one comes with no pick guard, and I think it wouldn't match with the shape, very aggressive shape. I mean, more modern than this one. From an aesthetic point of view, I like them both, but I think I have a little preference, again, because of the shape and the absence of pick guard for the Viper. Slight difference, okay. Another interesting point, both have 24 3/4 inches scale. This one doesn't have a tailpiece when this one has. So neck through on this one, tailpiece on this one. I don't have the feeling that it makes such a big difference in terms of sustain. I have not noticed anything. And bear in mind also that this one has got a bolt-on neck, when this one has got a set-in neck. Okay, so different guitars, different physiognomies, different morphologies, different tone, and different style of playability. Let me show this to you. I'm gonna start with the Viper. It's something I have already mentioned when I have made the review video of this guitar. If you haven't seen this video, link is up there. But okay, when you play the Viper, the point of balance is here, when the hollow part of the body is here. Okay, so when you play it, you have it like this, so the head is a little bit higher. And I guess it's just a matter of habit, because you have a good balance here. It's comfortable and it makes the access to the 24th fret pretty interesting and very easy. On the Schecter Omen S2, and that's on to the S2 shape. If it was not, if it was, for instance, an S2 Platinum, you would be in the same context. It's pretty much like a Super Strat with a 24¾ scale. So the whole part of the body is your point of balance, or not very far away from your point of balance, you know, just a little bit higher. Yeah, and there you are with your point of balance. When you play this guitar, you have a really very easy access to the first fret, but your last fret is on your right. So the access to the 24th fret, because of the neck, is very easy and maybe more comfortable than on the Viper. But because of the playing position, well, your hand is maybe too much on the right, so you have to play with your shoulders, your elbow, your wrists, so maybe not as easy to go to the 24th fret as on this one. Okay, when I say that, I want to be really very accurate and very precise with you guys. This guitar is super nice player, just like the LTD is, but I'm talking about the differences between the two. So if you're looking for a super extra easy access to the 24th fret, the Viper has an advantage. If you're looking for something that's, I mean, more versatile, you can play everything and you're not spending a lot of time on the 24th fret, whatever the string is, I guess this one has an advantage because of its satin neck. Okay, minor differences, okay? Not night and day differences, not a stupid player and a stupid bad player. Minor differences I'm trying to explain as good as I can, since you don't hold the guitar instead of me. Okay, and I think, well, I have said it all about the differences between these two, so now comes the time to listen to these two guitars alone, and I'll come back to comment the differences of tone and make a conclusion. Here we go! Okay, now let's check if this guitar has a neck dive, even though I have kind of answered this question previously. Not surprised, yes, it does. You can feel it. You can feel the tension here on the strap. So yeah, the natural position of this guitar is going to be this, and I think this is due to the fact that the strap button is right here. I have read and heard some people saying that if you move the strap button here on the horn, you maybe don't solve the problem completely, but you improve the playing position when you are standing. So I guess it is worth trying, and maybe it's gonna help. But as such, I mean, yeah, it's really complicated because, okay, this is a good strap and it's pretty wide. It's a .io strap, but if you let the guitar fall down, it's gonna fall like this. Nah, of course you cannot play like that. Okay, that's one of the downside of this kind of shape, but as I said, maybe there's a solution if you move the strap button here. Okay, so we have seen that the Viper has a neck dive. Let's check the Ominous 2, and with no surprise, okay, it has the same problem, the same neck dive, because of the position of the strap button, which is here. If you put it there, I guess things are going better. But okay, that's again the downside, not because of the design of the guitar, but because of the place of the strap button. Maybe it would be a bit tricky to put it there, because especially on this one, this part is pretty thin, so maybe it's not something that's easy to do, but I guess if you play sitting and if you love this guitar shape, it's worth trying. Okay, so as you have heard, very different types of tone. Those ESP LH150 pickups, I think they're inspired by EMG pickups, because for a very long time both these brands have worked together, and I can remember that in the past EMG has made some ESP branded active pickups, and I think they have pretty much tried to copy the character, the tonal character of the EMG. So you have some pickups that have, I mean, a bit scooped, very aggressive, but very sharp. On the other hand, you've got those Schecter Diamond Plus pickups. In fact, they are branded Schecters, but have been made in collaboration with Seymour Duncan, and I think you really feel it, you hear it instantly if you're used to the tone of the Seymour Duncan pickups. They are fatter, they are as aggressive as this one, but with this time a lot of mids, and especially you have to know that if you haven't watched the description, this guitar is made with a basswood body when this one has a mahogany body, so again more mids, even though of course it has low ends and high end, but you really sense the difference of tone and the difference of fat. So let me know in the comment section which one you do prefer. I think it's going to be a very interesting debate. For the price, because this one is 420 or 30 euros new, this one 459 euros new, so pretty much the same price range. Very close to one another, different, more 4G, more modern, more, I would say, classic modern, and super stratish side. If you have always been dreaming about a super strat with 24 and 3/4 inches scale, this one I guess is for you. I love the aesthetic on this one, because the matching headstock, because the more aggressive body shape, but I do prefer the playability on this one, even though the access to the 24th fret is a bit less good, but it's good enough for me. I'm not spending a lot of time, you know, on the 24th fret of the E string. I don't know what I could play in this part, because I don't feel very comfortable at that level. I'm not in the James, you know, if you have not realized it. Yeah, I think there are good things in these two. It's really a matter of taste, but in both cases you have a very good and very interesting guitar. Could be a very good mod project. I would give the point of the playability for this one, the point of the aesthetic for this one, and as far as the pickups goes, if I had to choose between one of these two, I think I will go for the LTD, because I mean, I'm a huge fan of EMG pickups. these ones are bringing something else, something different, but I have a little preference for these ones. Okay, I think I've said it all as far as the comparison goes. I hope you have enjoyed this video and you find it interesting. Thanks for watching anyway, and see you soon for the next video.